Hey there everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. I don't even know what time it is. It's about 9 o'clock a.m. on Sunday, and I'm going to show y'all how to paint a pug. I did cut this out myself and I stuffed it already so I would have the face ready. And I started putting some coffee stain on here because I wasn't sure. This kind of is a lighter color than I wanted. It's not exactly the color of a pug. I am going to use some paints that are fabric paints. You don't have to do this if you're not going to wash your item. It also, if you do fabric paints, it makes it softer, so it is more soft to the touch instead of hard. Hey, Miss Pat, it's good to see you. Hey, Miss Vicky, thank you for coming on. I appreciate everybody for being here. I'm going to use a little pair of shoes that I got at the resale shop, Once Upon a Child. Hey, Magnolia Grace Cottage, thank you for coming on. Yeah, 9 a.m. for sure. Hey, Miss Paula, good morning. So I think that I'm going to not paint this, but stain it, the coffee. I wasn't sure if it would like roll off. This is a paint, whatever you call that, I don't know. The thing that you put down for the paint so you don't get paint everywhere. Drop cloth. Lord have mercy. You lose your words on here. Try that. It's easy to do. So I've got this, and I also made another one when I did the other stuff, when I tried to coffee stain it, and I'm gonna just spray this on here. Thank you. Is your name Grace, or what's your name? So hey, Miss Terry, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. So I am gonna paint this a little bit. This is more of the color that I wanted. I'm just trying to get a light color of beige. So I've got like 3 beige colors right here, and I don't really like this one, but they're all, hey Miss Debbie Moeller, they're all fabric paints. They're different color fabric paints. I did get them at Hobby Lobby. I got one of them at Walmart. This particular one, the tulip fabric paint, I got at Walmart, and it is the best to me, and that's the color that I'm going to use, plus a little bit of white with it, so it'll be lighter. Hey there, Miss Robin. Hey, Michelle. It's good to see you. So right now, I'm not going to try to coffee stain it. I did try to do it a little bit right here, but it's wet because I'm going to paint this. So I'm going to kind of just do it as we go. So what I did was I cut it out. I had my little outfit, okay? This is the little pants and the little hat right here for the bunny rabbit, and I had to have something. At first I did a little bitty when I want to show y'all laugh at me. I didn't get my little outfit first. You need to know what you're going to be dressing. Hey, Miss Jerry. So this is my first prototype, and look at it, it doesn't fit, okay? So I had to do it bigger. So this is like a small 6-month-old child right here. This right here is really little, so I'm just going to keep this for another time. And I wanted it to be a pug, y'all, because I just thought a pug with this would be so cute, right? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just paint a little bit. What I'm going to do is just go around the side. I wanted it more brown, and this is more just kind of off-white looking. I was going to just keep this here, but I've decided not to. And I don't have a shirt to put on it. I have a white one, but I'm not sure if it'll fit or not. So we're just going to go with this, and I'll probably have to finish it. We don't want you to just sit here and be bored with this. I'm going to just do the head right now. Hey there, Yvonne. Thank you for coming on. So I'm going to go around the edges right here. We want something to paint on, and I don't want it to just be this drop cloth, so that's what we're going to do. Fabric paint is harder and harder to find, believe it or not. I don't know why. Yeah, Miss Robin does live in Michigan, Miss Vicky. Alright, so I'm just kind of smushing it into the paint. This is my really terrible brush that I normally like to paint with to make little stipples of color, that kind of thing. Now I'm going to go around this, and I think that I'm not going to do the edges because I'm going to do it with the coffee stain. Julie. Lord, I hope I can remember that. I tell you, it takes me a long time. To remember everybody. All right. So see, it's kind of a lighter color right there. And I'm just going to do it around the edge of the face, and then we'll do the darker colors. I've already drawn this on here. So I'm only going to do just the face, and then I'm going to coffee stain the rest. I should have probably done this part so y'all wouldn't have to watch. I went ahead and did the shoes and put my little legs on them. Hey Maria, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. And then I've got a darker color of brown that I'm going to fill in. Like the mouth and all of that. Darker and some black. So it's getting there, little bit by little. It'll be cute. I hope, anyway. Let's see. I especially want it right here, because it'll just look better if it can be paint instead of just the drop cloth. Okay, so here it is so far. Kind of looks funny, right? But you can see that the little face is on there. Hey, Suzanne Johnson. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for sprinkling. All right, so I'm just going to go right to the same side over here, same place. I'm almost finished with this part. And I don't really sew, y'all. I do a few little items. I did sew this on the machine, part of it, and part of it I did by hand because it was just too much trouble to do the machine to me. I don't know. You would think it would be easier, but it's just not. I had to thread it with the new stuff and all that kind of stuff, and I wasn't sure what I was doing. It was really kind of bad. So I just said, the heck with it. I'm going to do it by hand. Not worry about it. All right, let's see. That's pretty good, okay? That's the way I want it. Now I'm going to take the darker color brown, and I'm going to do his little muzzle here. So I'm going to kind of go this way. So see, it's going to be like that. Kind of hard to tell right now. I'm just putting the paint on. I'm not going to get it exact or anything. I'm not going to get it all the way in there and make it a solid. It's going to still have a little bit of the material on there. some of this material. If y'all have ever tried to sew this, it doesn't sew real well unless you give yourself a lot of leeway on the material. If you leave it like way thicker than it should be, it's really, really hard to deal with. It kind of unravels and everything. Now, I'm probably going to have to use black because this is fairly dark, but that's the way their little muzzles are. I don't think they're totally black. I don't know. They may be. I do not have a dog. I don't have a pug, so I don't know how it is. Do y'all know? I didn't get red out here for the lips. Or the tongue, I should say. Thought I got all the colors I needed, and I don't. So this is what it's looking like so far. Okay? Once we do the eyes and everything, it'll come together. Hopefully this will be cute when we get the little bunny rabbit face on there, or the bunny rabbit ears and stuff on it. Are y'all welcoming somebody? Thank you if you are. You'll like all these girls here. They are so sweet. I've gotten to know them over the last couple of years. We all help each other, try to answer questions. Miss Pat's like my right hand. She helps a whole lot. It's looking good for a pug. I hope so. All right. So I'm just going to have to go over this whole thing here. Let me see. Right now it looks like one big blob. But we'll get the black on here. Let me just make sure I cover it in a little bit better. There. I just wanted to use the brush that I could push on. Alright. So that's what it's looking like, okay? And once we get the coffee stain on there, it's going to look a whole lot better. Hopefully. Alright, so let me get this brush right here, and we're going to get some black. Where's my black? I forgot to get some black out. Now the thing about these paints, especially this Fabric Creations, I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's very tacky, so it's really hard to, I don't know, without getting it everywhere, it's kind of hard to do it. So I'm going to get a little bit of water on here, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier to flow, but it's not very good. You think it's a good pug body? I thought it looked cute if you were going to set it like this. I thought that it would be cute. So I did the best I could, y'all. I just tried to cut it out. It's just funny looking to me. Alright, so I'm going to go on the edge of this, okay? Now do it like I do any other painting. See the edge being black there? We want to make sure that it looks like it's off the face a little bit. I'm going to go down just a little bit, not exactly on the edge up at the top. Yes, and make sure your notifications are on. She is exactly right, because I wasn't following somebody else, another follower, or another person. And so I had to put it back on. So sometimes when Facebook does something, they take it off. So make sure you check your notifications so you'll know. I try to let you know when I come on one time that I'll be on the next day or Wednesday or whatever. And sometimes I post the times that I'll be on. I will be on Monday night with Craft Round the Clock, but I cannot remember the time, so I'm going to have to look it up and put it on there. You pick up your fabric paint at Walmart. It is better. The kind that's called tulip fabric paint, like this one right here with the pink top, that one is the best that I've found. I think it's the Tulip brand that makes it the best. So if you do want to get some fabric paint, go there. And I don't think that Hobby Lobby carries very much anymore anyway. Seems like the last time that I went to go get some. Okay, so this is the outline, okay? That's the little face, the little muzzle. All right. Now I'm going to take this and just kind of go around it a little bit. You know how it kind of looks like it's all squished in and everything. Hey, Melinda from Missouri. Where do you live in Missouri? St. Louis. We're like 5 hours from St. Louis. All right. Do this. Trying to get it to go around here. Now I'm going to try to do the black nose here. Do a little bit right in there. They've just got so many wrinkles. Baldwin, Missouri is where Terry lives. I haven't been to St. Louis or up in that area in a while. All right, let's see here. How is this nose? Let me see if I can do this with this crappy brush that I say. It's a little bit easier to push with this. I don't want to mess my other brush up. Does anybody have a pug on here? Thank you, Miss Margaret. I appreciate that. North Central, hour and a half northeast of Kansas City. I haven't ever been to Kansas City either. I'm just going to make this whole thing black, and we're just going to go on it with some white, because I can't, it's hard for me to try to differentiate between the rest of the nose, so I'm just going to do it black. Let's see. Alright, so right now it looks like that. And then we've got to get this brush right here. I'm going to use a little bit of the white. We're going to put it over the top of this and then do some little nostrils. It's not going to look perfect just because of the kind of material that I'm painting on. We'll be all right. Let's see. I'm going to take a little bit of this brown, a little bit of white, a little bit of brown. Alright, so right now that's what it's looking like. Let me take a little bit of black. I'm use the bad brush. Okay. I want it to be a little black, but not too much. Let's see. All right. So there it is. And let me get some red. This tulip paint right here, this soft paint, it's really, really good also. Now I'm going to get a little bit of that and a little bit of the white. You have a black pug and his name is Licorice. Oh my goodness. You need to post Licorice. Cute. My goodness. My neighbor's daughter used to have a pug, and it would come and visit me every time I came home, and I just loved that thing. Even though I didn't get to play with it much, it would run back down there to their house. It was like 3 doors down at my old house. So it was so cute. All right. Harder to paint the tongue than I thought. Let's see. Unless you have really hard brushes for this. But this is the only material I could find. I know that I have some muslin somewhere, but I don't know what I did with it. So when I cleaned up, I can't find things. Alright, so let me get some black. We're going to go around this, if I can do it. I'm kind of wiping the black under here. I'll show it to you when I get finished with this part. Alright. I've kind of got it up under here. It's kind of got wrinkles right in there. I call them wrinkles anyway. Alright. So there's his little tongue, okay? You also had a light brown pug, and his name was Peepers. Aw. You know, on Facebook, there's a little 2 pug sisters, but I can't remember their name. And Marie sent me the little thing, and one of them passed away, and it just broke my heart. My goodness. Alright, so I'm going to go around the eye here. These are the harder parts. Do one eye at a time here. And I'm having to use the little brush because it's going to be more difficult to do the eye. So this is the first line of the eye. Okay? I know it passed away, and the other one was just lost, and they were both little girl ones. My goodness, they were like sisters. Thank you, Maria. Oh, you followed somebody else? All right, let me see here. These are big eyes. Let me try to do this side too. And this material kind of does funny. Kind of makes little fuzzies on it or something. Alright. So there's the eyes. And we got to fill them in. Their little eyes are kind of like little Shih Tzu eyes. All right. So they're getting there. Hey, Diana. How are you? So we're seeing if I can do it. Fabric's a lot different than wood and stuff. This is a lot more difficult to paint on. Alright, so let me get the brown. I think I want the lighter color, the medium color brown. I don't like that one color brown. I didn't put it. It's okay, Miss Janet. Alright. I may take a little bit of white and go on this, but they have dark brown eyes. Okay, so here's one. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And to make it show up a little bit better, I may try to put white with it, but it may be too light if I do it that way. So we're going to see. Alright. Now, I just dipped my paint in there. It doesn't matter that there's brown in it, but I'm going to do the black, the big eye part. So we're going to see how I'm doing right there. And then we'll go back with some white on there. Once I get it painted in. Slowly but surely. And we got to put some white underneath. It's the hardest part, it seems. Alright, and we're going to do this side over here. I'm trying to get a big blob of black so it's easier to do. I'm getting there. It's starting to come together, right? There it is. How are you doing, Miss Janet? Alright. Gosh. Takes forever. Alright. We got to do some brown up at the top and do white underneath the eyes. Still laying in bed. I got up pretty good this morning. It's 6 something, but I laid in bed just like you're talking about. Alright. And this isn't the really good white paint. This one's the crappy kind of sticky tacky kind. I've probably got both. This will take a little bit of time here. Maybe if I put a little water with it, it might help. And it does. Alright. So there's one eye. Okay. And I got to come back with some black. Because part of the black needs to go on there. Put a little bit of water in it and it flows a little bit better. Alright, so there's that, but I'm gonna put some black in there. Because it's supposed to have a little bit more black around the edge. Same thing right here. There we go. See, it's coming together. Same thing over here. A little bit of black right in the corner. Same thing on this edge. Alright. So there he's coming together. Alright, now we got to get some white and some brown. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit, and I'm going to use the littler brush. Where is it? And we're going to get the darker brown on the edge of the brush, just like this. And then we're just going to do it this way. It's coming together, slowly but surely. Let me see if I can do the same thing on this side. Then I'll show it to you, just this part, until I fill it in. I'm just going to do it sideways instead of on the side because it's just not working good. Alright, so I'm getting there, okay? It's looking, when's my next auction? I was trying to think of that this morning because I've got so many things. So I need to have another one. I don't know. I'll think about it maybe next weekend. I've got to do my taxes. I've got to take that to them. This around here, do this one around here, if I didn't have to worry about the taxes and stuff, it'd be a lot better. Alright, let me fill this in. And I'll show it to you. Okay, so here it's coming together. I'm going to make this just a little bit wider right here. So it's a little bit better, right? He looks like a pug puppy dog. He is a pug puppy dog. Oh my goodness, let me rinse this out. That's what he's supposed to look like. Thank goodness he looks like one then. All right, so let me put these little lines up here, his little wrinkles. I call them wrinkles. All right. So there he's looking more like a pug. I'm going to kind of do this on the side a little bit with the darker color. Make it kind of look like that. Now we're going to put some coffee stain on it. Let me put the white in the eyes too. Got to do that. All right, where is it? Okay. You're not going to see the bottom because, and this will dry a little bit darker because I see that the part that I did earlier is a little darker, and that's what I want. Woo, your hand runs. There, do it with my thumb. We're going to do it just on the front here. Alright, and I may go back and do the back too. Let me get the white. We're going to put this in the eyes, and then it'll look more like a pug then. Okay. All right. So there he is. Yes, it was water and coffee. Sure was. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Let me dry it just a little bit. Kind of far away. Don't want to burn the fabric, but I kind of do want it darker where the coffee is. I do have little ears for it, but it is going to have the hat on. This does stink like coffee. I did put some stuffing in the arms. I did not put a piece of wood in there, but we are going to put wood in the legs. I just want to make sure that this is good and dry. All right. So these are the ears, okay? I'm going to try to put them on. Hopefully it's dry enough. makes it look so cute and realistic. Look. Oh my goodness. This is supposed to stick up too. There we go. There. So see? How cute, right? Thank you for the hearts. Okay. So we're going to put his little britches on. We got to put the little tail in the back. Okay. All right, now his little legs are little, so it's going to be on here kind of funny. I should have made them a little bit longer. Hey, Miss Tony McGee, thank you. All right, so I've got these, all right? Let me make sure they're the right way. This is the right way. All right, and what I did was I took a little bit of fuzzy stuff and I put it in here, or I tried to start it. I want to get a bunch of hot glue and put on the end of this. And let me see if I can do it. Now I'm pushing him up in there. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is funny. All right, let me try to poke some of this up in here because I had more on the other side than I do over here. Thank you for the stars. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. All right, let me get some up in there first, and then we'll put a little bit. See, he's got little nubs for feet. All right. Some of my rocks are coming out. I thought I got them all out that are extra. Evidently not. Here we go. Okay. So, we're going to put a good amount of hot glue on this. We're going to stick it up in his leg. Really? All right. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. I wanted him to sit. This is the way I want him. This one is not poking in there like the other one did. There. This one does good. This one didn't do right. There. And we can put a little bit of stuffing in his britches. He got a broke leg over here. Okay. There. Supposed to be like that. Okay. Now, with his hat. Alright. I kind of like his ears sticking out just a little. And we can either go under or flip it up. The bottom, I mean the back doesn't matter. Let's see. We want it up. Because you got to see the ears, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all ready? This leg is, I got to work on this leg. But here he is. He's supposed to sit, but I wanted his tail to be up a little bit higher. I think I'm going to have to glue the britches to the bottom. Maybe not. Look. Okay. Aw. He's cute. Oh my goodness, see? I wanted him to have a fat gut. Look at him. Look, and there's his booty. You can see the tail, so I don't have to glue it. He looks awesome. Thank you. Isn't he cute? My goodness. When the coffee stain dries, it'll be a little bit darker and it'll be a little better. So here's my little pug man, my little pug bunny. Thank you so much for the hearts. Oh my goodness. And I wanted him to hold a chick. I do have a chick right here. But I would have to glue it. And I don't know, I might get a carrot or something for him to hold, and then it'll be even more perfect. I've got a carrot in there. Hold on a second. God, that leg is bothering me. I've got these carrots right here, and I've got this carrot right here. Which one do y'all like better? This one's bigger. Let's see. I guess we'll look, won't we? I'm going to take the stick off of it. He'll just be holding the carrot. That's maybe too big, so I might need this one, the smaller one Miss Terry said. Yeah, I'm thinking too. My goodness, how cute's that? All right. Let's see. Can't hope, gotta make sure that you could always do something else if you didn't like it like this. Let me hold it for a second. I like the ears sticking out because that makes it better. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Will it hold? This leg. This one's perfect. Why isn't this one doing right? Alright, so here's his carrot. Now he looks cute, right? With his little ears and everything. Hey, Miss Monique, how are you doing with Grace and Tattered Lace? If y'all don't follow her, make sure you do, okay? I finished my little dog. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. See, the chick would have been cuter, but I just didn't want to use it for that. Thank you, Miss Pat. Thank you, Monique. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. I will be on tomorrow night with Craft Around the Clock. I think it's at 7 o'clock, if I'm correct. But don't hold me to that. He's so cute. You've been dying to see what you were going to do with this outfit. Yes, this is what I'm doing with it. Oh my goodness, put the chick beside him. Yep. There he is. Oh my goodness. He turned out cuter than I thought, and I like the ears instead of having it just over the whole thing. You love him, Miss Jerry and Miss Margaret? He's really cute. But I like this. And his tail, you can see his booty. There's his gut. He does. He looks just like a pug. My goodness. I love this, and his shoes match and everything. He looks precious. Thank you so much for being here, and anybody who watches later, please hashtag replay so I can thank you for coming, and hopefully you'll be back. That little booty. I know, and he's cute in his gut too. I had to stuff him a little extra in the front. Thank you for the hearts. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night on Craft Around the Clock. So everybody come and watch all the crafters tomorrow starting at 6 Central. What's the name of Grayson? Grayson. I don't know. Are you wanting to name him Grayson? Thank you, Melissa Dickerson. Thanks, Deb. You ready for one? Okay, we'll do an auction soon. That's okay. I only did just a mini one, Miss Terry, to get the Valentine's out. So anyway, I will see y'all on tomorrow night, and thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate that, and thank you for the hearts. Y'all have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.